Hey, this is Jeff Layton, your Washington, D.C. real estate expert, and in this week's video we're going to be talking about Eckington, a neighborhood located just outside of downtown D.C., which offers some amazing historic architecture while still being relatively affordable. Also, if you're a House of Cards fan, you may recognize this neighborhood from the intro of that show. So, stay tuned. As far as the location of Eckington, this neighborhood is located just about a mile away from the U.S. Capitol in northeast D.C., and its official boundaries are Florida Ave to the south, Rhode Island Ave to the north, North Capitol Street to the west, and the Metropolitan Branch Trail to the east. Some of the neighborhoods that surround Eckington include Noma, Brentwood, Edgewood, and Bloomingdale. Eckington is actually one of D.C.'s oldest neighborhoods and was originally home to former Mayor Joseph Gales Jr.'s summer estate in the early 19th century. The neighborhood got its name from the English village where Gales was born. In 1887, a man by the name of George Truesdell bought that property and began developing the community that today we know as Eckington. Soon thereafter, a streetcar line was laid out, which led to a construction boom of many new row homes as well as apartment buildings. Today, Eckington is known for its colorful, historic Victorian-style row houses, which were actually made extremely popular during the intro of the House of Cards TV show. As far as the character of Eckington, this is a smaller residential neighborhood. However, you are walking distance or a short drive from numerous amenities within the city. There are several restaurants and local hangout spots here that are favorites among residents here, including the Big Bear Cafe and the Old Engine Firehouse restaurant, which, like its name implies, was converted from a historic fire station. You are also just a short drive or a long walk, depending on your preference, to grocery shopping here. There's a Harris Teeter as well as Union Market, which are both about a mile away from the community. One of the draws to the community here is the Rec Center, the Harry Thomas Rec Center, which has playgrounds, fields, a park, as well as a pool. If you're into jogging or biking, there's actually a trail located within the community, the Metropolitan Branch Trail, which is basically an 8-mile trail that stretches all the way up to Silver Spring. So as far as the nightlife goes in Eckington, there's not really much going on there. It's more of a residential neighborhood. However, you are just a short Uber or cab ride away from all the amenities of downtown D.C., including the theaters, clubs, bars, everything. In the Eckington neighborhood, you have several options of transportation. Number one, it's just a walkable community, so there's always that. There are also bike share stations as well as bus routes that serve the area. You have 2 metro stops located just outside of the community but still within walking distance of Eckington, one being the Noma station and one being the Rhode Island Ave station. The real estate in Eckington is some of the most beautiful and historic real estate that you'll see in the entire city. Mostly it's composed of Victorian-style row houses of all different colors. You also have boutique condo conversions as well as some taller apartment buildings spread out throughout the community. Many of these row homes have been beautifully restored while still preserving the historic charm of the house. One of the biggest draws to Eckington, besides the beautiful real estate and all of that, is actually the affordability. For being just outside of downtown D.C., Eckington is very affordable, even when compared to Bloomingdale, its next door neighbor. So to wrap this video up, the top 3 things you should know about Eckington are: number 1, its proximity to downtown D.C. and other amenities throughout the city. Number 2, it's affordable, relatively speaking, to other neighborhoods in D.C. And number 3, there is amazing architecture of all different shapes, sizes, colors throughout the neighborhood. Eckington is not a huge area, so there's not hundreds and hundreds of sales every year. So if you are interested in Eckington, you should probably drive the neighborhood, look for coming soon signs, and keep a watchful eye on any listings that show up here because they do go fast. Hey, so thank you so much for watching this video on Eckington, and hopefully you got a lot of just great information out of it. And if you want to check out some more Washington, D.C. neighborhood videos, there's actually a link to my channel below where you can go check them out. And if you want to, you can subscribe. Every subscriber counts. Also, if you'd like to set up a showing in Eckington, or if you have any questions about properties there, feel free to contact me. My contact information is below, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks a lot. Bye.